2018 came and repeatedly triggered all those loops. Janet and Dennis kept losing their child, giving birth, and living the first year of their baby over and over again. When the mission in Russia was finally over, Dennis confronted Wes, who didn't act sorry at all. Dennis snapped and promised to stop the Lazarus Project from playing God before shooting Wes' assistant. Before he could shoot Wes too, Shiv appeared behind him and took his gun, so then Dennis knocked him down and escaped. In the present, Dennis doesn't share any intel, so Lazarus is still looking for Big Boy. They discover that a rebel group called the Lost Glory could be key to this, so they must travel to Prague to track them down. George wants to go, but Archie says he isn't in the right state of mind for field work. While everyone's gone, George goes to see Dennis, who gives him a YouTube channel name and an address in Barcelona to get in contact with the Lost Glory and warn them that Lazarus is coming. Later in Barcelona, George finds the address and the door is already opened. Suddenly he's held at gunpoint by Dennis' contact, who turns out to be Janet. She lets him go after George uses Dennis' code words and learns what happened while revealing a child is with her. George asks her to help set up a detonator for him so he can take out Big Boy, and Janet agrees. In Prague, the team enters a house in a forest and finds everyone gone, but there are some drawings on a wall. Back to George, he spends the night in Janet's place and hears the whole story about the baby. The next morning, he wakes up to find Janet gone, but there's a tin with the detonator and a note that says, "I hope you get her back." A new flashback shows that in 1981, Shiv was already experiencing strange things as a child. In just one day, he learned to crawl out of his crib, could walk, and talk in full sentences. As years passed, he started to have visions of the future in his dreams. His mother told him none of it was real, but Shiv could tell it was. Years later, he had analyzed the situation enough to test it. He memorized the winner of horse races, and when the loop triggered, he bet on the right names and made lots of money. Now he could buy the video game console he wanted and tons of new clothes. One night, Shiv went to visit his uncle only to discover the uncle died when the shop burned down. Thankfully that night an end of the world happened and a loop was triggered, so the shop came back to normal and his uncle lived.